Hello, all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we're going to take a look at the 1948 2 shillings coin from Great Britain. And here it is right in front of us, just a beautifully engraved coin. We're looking right now at the back or the reverse, which was engraved by George Kruger Gray. And if we look, he had a kind of novel way of putting his initials. He put the K for Kruger on this side and a G for Gray on this side. And you recognize the stem of what he put his initials on. This is a rose. This is the Tudor rose, Tudor rose, signifying England. Over here we have the shamrock of Ireland and the thistle of Scotland. Now, some people say, well, where's Wales on here? And where's um, essentially what happened was some of the coins uh, included Wales as a part of Britain. And so this particular coin did not include, and some of the other ones are great because they have the Welsh leek on them, but most of those coins came later when Wales said, look, we're kind of independent too, and we need to be represented on our coinage. On this particular one, so no Wales, it was still kind of considered, certainly by the government, as a part of Britain or England, and not as a kind of separate, semi-independent state. At the top, we see this crowned rose, and you look at the crown, and it's just incredibly detailed. We can see the fleur-de-lis, we can see the cross here, the beads, the jewel-encrusted crown, and if we look down here, we can see the details of the thistle, the rose, and the just very finely detailed shamrock for Northern Ireland. It says 2 shillings at the bottom, the year here 1948. Fid Def, Defender of the Faith. There's a cross on top of the crown. Ind Imp, Emperor of India. And of course, this is the last of these coins because after 1948, the monarch, George VI, was no longer the Emperor of India. And India achieved its independence. So we say George VI, DG, in other words, by the grace of God, Brit Omn Rex, King of all Britons. And when they say King of all Britons, they spell it Britons, or King of all people of Great Britain, as we used to call it. Now we might call it the United Kingdom. You see it has a kind of toothed inner rim, and it is a reeded edge. Now this particular portrait here, of course, is the Thomas Humphrey Paget portrait. We can see that down here. It says HP. So this coin was only made in 1947 and 1948 because after 1948 they took off the Emperor of India. This is a copper nickel coin, weighs 11.3 grams. They made a ton of them, so this is not a very valuable coin at all. They made 67.5 million of these, knowing that India was going to achieve its independence, and they would have to retool these and take the Ind Imp or Imperator of India off the back or the reverse. They put out a bunch of these in 1948, 67.5 million, and flooded the market. So you'll be able to find these in a lot of places. They're not very valuable. The 1 shilling coin, on the other hand, may have a little bit more value. I'm going to show you a 1 shilling from 1947 that we've done a video on. And this is just the Scottish lion 1 shilling video. So look for this one. When we looked at the Scottish lion video, this is, of course, it here. And that's just a beauty on the 1 shilling. We've also done a one on the half crown from 1948. And you can see the lions laying down here. You can see the lion rampant standing up. You see the more lions are laying down here. This is Britain. This is Scotland. This again is Ireland. And then you can see the initials of the King George. King George's initialed, crowned initials here. So again, that's a beautiful half crown. And finally, of course, they had the 1948 one shilling, again with sixpence. What am I saying? One shilling, sixpence with end imp on it. And of course, they all had the same guy on the front, King George VI. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin channel. Oh, I will tell you there's initials here too. Georgius Rex, or King George, is also initialed. Under the shamrock is the Rex or King, and under the thistle is the G or George. All right, that's all we have today. Have a great day. We'd love to have you leave comments in our comment section. And if you have anything you'd like us to do or say, please leave that in the comment section also. Have a great day from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel.